All right, Brian Keith in the studio with you. This is The Edge, Real Rock Radio. And we've got Jessikill in the studio, ready to go. What's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
can you hear us?
Yeah, let me cue you all up. You're good.
All right. Thank you for having us, first of all. And we are going to do a song from our original EP, Metal Nights. And then we're going to do a couple new jams, but of course the acoustic version of these songs.
Sure.
A couple new jams on off of the album we're recording right now.
Oh, you guys are in the studio. Now I was going to ask you about that, so we'll talk about it right now. You guys are in the studio recording a new album.
Yes, we are. The album is entitled Another World, and it's a bit more shreddier than the Metal Nights.
Okay. Now,
EP.
I've heard the Metal Nights EP, and, man, I'm telling you, that's some good shit right there. If you haven't heard it, get on their Facebook page, get on their website, which is, let me make sure I've got this right, JessikillOfficial.com. That's their website. Now you can check out their music on there. And you know what? Why don't you play something for them right now? Now we're going to do this off of the EP album.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. This is Jessikill live in the studio.
Arturo, you ready to take on the beast?
I was born ready. All right. Let's do it, baby. Back in time, in the fight for life, there stood a beast in the fields of the lost. The Third Reich was the final strike. To the hills you must escape, run away from the beast. Run away from the beast. Yellow star, loss of hope.
It's the ending of your past. Fly with me, or choose to be the farthest place I know.
Run away from the beast. Run away from the beast. the beast turned a flea. He knows his time was short, marking in to his history.
Although Gerald did bust a string, we're going to keep this song going. Here we go. Whoa.
All right, that's what I'm talking about right there. Jessikill live in the studio. Great stuff, great song. What do you guys think, man?
That was sweet.
We got stragglers walking in and they're like checking it out. Good stuff.
Gerald busted a string right away.
Yeah, and this is how these guys roll. Busted a string, check it out. Still,
I think it might be your worst nightmare to bust a string on a live set, but hey,
still fucking jammed it. I'm
Still
telling you,
fucking
man.
jammed.
That's what I'm talking
Got 2
about.
more songs to go.
Yeah, and 2 more to go. We might have to do
actually,
some
that
repairs.
might be a little more difficult if I keep doing this.
Cut it out.
So now that was off.
It's actually the A string song.
Right. So that was off of your EP.
Yes.
And now, coming up, we're gonna have a couple more songs. Now, this is gonna be stuff that's coming off the new album, maybe, or.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's gonna be all.
But we've got some repairs to do first, and that's all right because we're gonna do some talking anyways, man.
You might be able to pull that through.
So,
Pretty fun.
yeah, you know that's rock and roll. That's
We
what
should have
it's
sold
about,
our souls when we had the chance. This wouldn't be happening.
right? Well, you know what? Whose Facebook post did I see last night with the Spinal Tap Biff?
Was that Homer Simpson?
That was on. It was on 2016. That was great, man.
We're always quoting Spinal Tap, and so it could have
It
been.
was 2016 or 2015 New Year's Eve or something.
Was it about going up to 11? That one?
No, it was about somebody just took a little dive, and then just kept on trucking.
it's
Kept
me.
on. It was you. That's right. It was you.
I think that's me right there.
Great stuff, man. Ah, you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
That was the last New Year's Eve
and
finale show.
Yeah, and I put on there, or Spinal Tap it, man, or something like that. It was great.
I thought
So let's talk about 2016. You guys have had a pretty amazing year, really. It seems like, from what I'm understanding. Best metal band?
Yeah, we did win 3 awards. We took home best hard rock and heavy metal band, best female vocal,
Best female vocal, yep.
and what was the last one?
Best local band of the year.
Yep, top local band of the year.
We
I mean, that's
didn't
awesome.
expect to take 3 awards in
Right?
one competition for. I don't know. It was really cool.
That's awesome. I mean, you guys are a hell of a band. Let me ask you this. How long have you guys been together now?
Well, Arturo and I have been in Jessikill, been established since
Right.
what 2012,
2012?
and like 5 years.
Yeah.
And Gyro joined us in. Do you remember?
It was like
You
20,
probably remember.
13.
I think I joined the band like in 2014, at the end of 2014. So like the beginning of 2015, I was already
Sure.
officially in the band and
Okay.
writing music, and then we got Alan in the band
Yeah.
that same year during the summer.
Right.
Yeah.
So who does the majority of the writing? Is it a collaborative thing or?
Well, the Metal Nights EP actually was a collaboration of what I had written prior to joining, creating this unity here with Arturo and Gyro. And The Beast was written by Arturo back years and years ago when you were what?
Was hatched.
When he was, he says when he was hatched. And basically the songs that, and then a couple of the songs on there, Gyro and I collaborated and wrote together.
Sure.
But ultimately we'll come up with like a skeleton of an idea, and Gyro will put his power metal spin on it. Arturo and I are more like classic metal, classic rock.
Sure.
And Gyro is the power metal influence that we have.
Well, you know, it's funny you said that because, like I was telling you, I just got back to the San Antonio area recently, and I hadn't heard of y'all, and I was going to a Mushroom Head show, and like I said, I got turned on to your music. The first thing I said was, sounds like some like Judas Priest with a Dragon Force guitar riff going on. It really did, man. And I was like, this is some badass stuff, man. And I was hooked, and that's why I was like, I've got to have you on the show. So what are some of your influences band-wise?
Well, let's go down the line here because some of them are very much the same bands. We all love the same music.
Sure.
Alan and Gyro pretty much grew up in LA, so their influence of music was brought over to me that I hadn't even heard of certain bands, and I was like, where's the power metal scene here? This is incredible music. And of course I started with like Queensryche and Fates Warning and, you know, Dio and those bands are kind of sound power metal early before power metal was ever a thing. But Gyro, what are your favorite bands there?
All right, so my top favorite bands would be definitely Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Metallica.
Sure.
When it comes to the power metal side, of course, Halloween, Manowar.
Oh yeah, great stuff, man.
Stradivarius, a little bit of Dragon Force, I guess.
Yeah,
I have that influence in there. Of course.
We get that. I mean, it was just that. I don't know what song it was I was listening to, but it had that sound of Judas Priest, and then that guitar was just shredding, man.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
For sure, definitely one of my biggest influences is Yngwie Malmsteen.
Great guitarist, man,
great guitar player.
And does a lot of orchestral stuff too, as well. A great classically trained guitarist.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, so that's pretty much where my influences come from. And how about y'all's influences?
I know I mentioned a couple, but since Gyro's introduced me to these power metal bands, I've grown really, really fond of Tony Kakko, of Sonata Arctica, and Russell Allen of Symphony X. The vocals are incredible. And discovering more Yngwie Malmsteen, two of my favorite vocalists of theirs, Jeff Scott Soto and Joe Lynn Turner.
Yeah.
And they're just super inspirational. My ultimate vocal influences would have to be three. Okay. There's Dio, Bruce Dickinson, and of course Rob Halford.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And there's more, but it goes on.
Sure.
I'm more of a variety type of dude. I'm more, I can listen to anything really, but my top bands and music I listen to really when I'm on a drive would be like Motley Crue, Kiss, Dio, some Tony Bennett, some Sinatra. I can really jam to anything.
Yeah.
So it all comes together in here.
You know, I'm kind of the same way. I'm into the, I'm an old school guy, you know, 80s. I grew growing up in high school in the 80s, you know, so it was all Megadeth and SOD and Testament and shit like that, you know. And then I had my Metallica, my Motley Crue and stuff. And growing up a little bit more, then it was, you know, Frank Sinatra's pretty freaking cool too, man, and some Johnny Cash and shit. I've opened it as long as I'm not a real hip hop guy, so as long as it rocks, you know what I'm saying. And what about you? What were some of your influences?
You just got finished getting done with hip hop. So,
Run DMC, let me guess.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I have a true passion for twerking, so EDM.
Hey, we may get some twerking on live in the studio tonight.
To anything.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same stuff. I mean, like, it's the legendary sound. That's what it's really about. But lately it was, it was Conquering Dystopia, like Winter Sun and Teresa, all those Finnish bands and stuff like that. And
sure,
of course we hear it in a lot of music that I guess that is the new songs that have been written are pretty much like part metal, part thrash, I guess you could call it now. But yeah, it's been just a flow, so it's kind of like you're supposed to listen to the right things in your lifetime. I believe so.
Right? Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, but those are my heavy metal picks.
There you go. So let's talking about metal. How do you all feel about the metal scene in San Antonio? Now, a lot of people may not know we're all over. We've got listeners in Alaska and Wisconsin right now, a bunch in Phoenix checking y'all out. We're close to San Antonio. You guys are in San Antonio. What do you feel about the metal scene down in San Antonio?
Personally, I love the metal scene here. It can vary depending on which clubs you go to. One of my favorite places to go is like Bonds 007. They keep it classic metal.
Yeah.
And the thing I love about San Antonio is they support like Zyman when they come into town, Crocus. People are really excited about Udo Dirksnyder, which is a show that we're going to play. We have tickets for. We're selling those tickets. We're opening up for
really?
Udo from Accept, the original singer.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. We've got to open up for Crocus and Queensryche.
I was going to say you've opened up for a lot of big name bands.
But, well, they're...
As far as
fortunately for us, we all love those bands. So, and apparently our music fits in with that genre as well.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I love San Antonio. A couple of us have been on tour, have been different places, and outside of Jessikill, we are planning a tour with Jessikill.
Cool.
But we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that in a little bit.
But so far, the music scene here in San Antonio is phenomenal when it comes to classic metal and keeping it true.
Yeah, I think that's what hooked me when I got to San Antonio. I was from Wisconsin, and the music up there, yeah, it's cold as shit. But the music up there, they're into their metal and their speed metal and stuff like that, and our thrash. So when I got to San Antonio, I'm like, wow, I'm home. Mm-hmm. And you could see a different band every night. Mm-hmm. Great stuff. So I love San Antonio. I love the metal scene down there. A lot of great clubs. You guys are kicking up a storm down there. I mean, everybody I talk to talks about you guys.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
So that's another reason why I wanted to have you guys on the air with me. I'm honored to have you guys here. Did you want to do another song? Do we need to do some repairs, a Band-Aid?
Surgery, honestly.
What do you want?
I don't have an extra set, so I'm probably fucked for the rest of the night.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm pretty much screwed right here. But
see, this is...
We're usually prepared with
this is rock and
extra
roll,
guitar,
man. This is rock and roll, I'm telling you. Played so hard, broke the string, and that's cool. We really dig that you guys played a song for us. and I wish we could do more, but
we did have a few requests to do the Beast acoustic, so that's going to be a highlight for those people who asked.
Exactly.
You're welcome.
There you go. They do it for their listeners. I'm telling you right now.
You unleash the beast on the guitar.
Right. So let me ask you this: female vocals, being in a metal band. What's it like? There's a lot of young ladies out there that want to rock. They want to tear it up.
They can.
They can.
I tell you what. I'll tell you what. If you weren't my son, well, I originally sang stuff like Etta James, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey. When I was really young, I was singing Aretha Franklin, and I was really drawn to those vocals that were challenging and acrobatic vocals and soulful and moving and emotional and drive, that drive.
Yeah.
Until, growing up as a baby, I mean, I remember hearing Metallica in my car seat. I was hearing the, Kill 'Em All. I was hearing the Black album when I was about 5. And, Ride the Lightning, Master Puppets, everything. So Metallica's really moved my heart with metal. My brother and my sister, we all jam. My sister sings, my brother sings, that we all play instruments. My influence comes from my uprising, which we're a metal family. Mm-hmm. Of course, there's other genres. Yeah. What makes me proud to say that I used to sing rhythm and blues or Motown is Dio. Ronnie James Dio actually started with Motown.
Yeah.
And you kind of get where he gets that whole soul when he sings, and you're moved by it. And ultimately, I want people to hear my message through metal, because I can sing any genre that I choose, just like anyone else who sings. You can sing whatever you want. But ultimately, these are the people who I'm drawn to. This is where I feel like I belong. And when I'm singing with my movement of voice and emotion, I want that message to come across to people in the heavy metal world, that you're not alone, and that we stand strong together. And of course, ultimately, we're here on this earth to love each other and be happy. So it feels good no matter what anybody says or thinks about a female fronted vocalist. My job is being taken care of, and my job is to spread a message.
There you go.
Love.
You know, and when I've watched some videos on YouTube of you all playing, and I get that sense from you, that showmanship, but it was more of it's like you mentioned Dio. Love Ronnie. Got a chance to meet him once, and after he passed, his wife helped me set up a playlist. So such an honor to do a tribute to him. But when I watch you sing, Ronnie told a story. Ronnie told the story with his words and his song and his movement and his action, and I get that sense from you as well when I watch you sing up there. It's amazing, and it's a great thing.
That's great. That's great to hear. Thank you.
We're going to take a quick little break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to just talk a little bit more. Again, you want to check out Jessikill, JessikillOfficial.com, and then we're going to play their song. We're going to play a song of yours as well right now. So let's do this. I'm trying to figure this all out, but we're going to get it done, and we'll be right back with some more Jessikill.
We'll be headbanging in the back.
There you go. All right, Brian Keith in the studio, and you know what? We lucked out. We may have found another guitar so that we can hear another song from Jessikill. We're working on that right now, but I just want to say I really appreciate these guys coming in and hanging out with us on our second night, our second show of The Edge, Real Rock Radio. You know what? Grab that mic. Let's talk, boys.
Sure thing, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me move over here.
Yeah, come on. Move over to the important seats.
You stand up, man.
It's kind of hard to see me all the way over there.
All right, there we go. Now we got it going
look at
on.
us, dude.
Awesome, man.
You look good, man. You look good.
Look at all the people behind the everything going.
what do you guys play? Did you guys all play on New Year's Eve?
We did play this New Year's Eve, but it was a little different. We've usually played at the Arneson River Theater, which is that video you saw, for at least 4 years. But this recent one, we changed it up. We played at Fitzgerald's, and we brought in the New Year's with Jessikill and actually a Dio tribute band.
Oh, really?
And it was pretty wild. It was really fun at Fitzgerald's bar. And then we went home and did our own thing and partied even more.
Yeah.
Brought the New Year's in. Because 2017 is going to be pretty wild for us.
I'm telling you, man, you guys have had, again, a hell of a 2016. 2017, you got the album coming out. It's only going to get better for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn, man, I can't lie about what I did on New Year's.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
We had a great ass time on stage. It was super amazing. Of course, afterwards, it's like a dream, because I literally was asleep after the show. So I mean, it was already New Year's, and I had a little bit of champagne and stuff like that. But
right,
it was always a good. It was always like a little treat.
Let me ask you this: did you at least make it to midnight?
Yeah, we actually started playing at midnight.
Oh, so then you're good. You're all right.
Yeah, I kind of crawled my way up to the stage, but no, I'm kidding. we're just, flowing, and we have nothing. Like, I feel like everything's been so smooth, and just like this guitar right here, like, it's a miracle that somebody somehow had an extra guitar for us. Our buddy over there.
There you go.
And thank you so much.
And got a string off it.
It really.
No, it's actually a whole new guitar.
Oh, really? Wow.
Whole new guitar.
Score.
Manifested.
Oh, manifestation.
I think he's got it. I think he actually's got it.
So, are we gonna do?
Here you go, Jess.
Should I stay over here?
No. I'll
Is
put the drum.
you better with your drum over here?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna tune up just a little bit. It's a Christmas miracle.
All right, we're going to cut to a commercial break real quick, and then we're going to come back with another song for Jessikill.
Free phone apps make us reach further than any AM/FM radio station.
We're dealing with a great deal of power.
The Edge Kerrville on Google Play and iTunes.
Red Kowski here with your 50-50 weather. Today we can expect partly sunny skies and warmer weather outside, with temperatures getting between the low to mid 70s. And tonight we expect partly cloudy skies and cooler temperatures, with lows getting between the mid to upper 30s. And that's a brief look at your 50-50 weather. 50% chance it's right, 50% chance it's dead wrong.
You go to put your phone in your pocket, and it happens. A cracked screen. Just say no to cracks and take your phone to iWizards LLC in Kerrville for major discounts when you mention the One Radio app. iWizards doesn't just work on smart devices. They are experts in repairing any computer or electronic problem you may have. Call iWizards right now at 830-928-8679. That's 830-928-8679. iWizards LLC, 505 Junction Highway in Kerrville. Streaming 24/7 on brand new iPhone and Android apps. Kerrville's Real Rock Radio, The Edge.
All right, we are back in the studio. Tuned up, I believe. As tuned up as we're going to get.
Yeah.
We're going to get tuned up as soon as this is all over, I'll tell you that. And
We're going to get tilt.
and And so we're going to hear another song right now. This is something that's going to be coming off of the new album.
The full length that we're recording. But before I do, I want to thank this guy over here. Can you pop your head in really quick?
Come on in, man.
Thank you for the guitar. Lifesaver right here.
He's an angel.
He's an angel.
All right, so you want to introduce the song?
Yeah.
And stuff like that?
The song we'll be playing is called Run and Hide. It's about, everybody has their personal issues or demons that you're fighting. Basically, you have to make a choice. Are you going to be good? Are you going to be bad? Or is it bad for good? Okay, so the song is called Run and Hide. Please enjoy. The moon is full again, and I feel a hunger taking over. The darkness is calling my name, and if I go, I'll have myself to blame. These visions come to me in my dreams. I can hear the echo screams. Oh, no, I'm changing. Oh, oh, running hard while you can. Running hard while you can. Running hard while you can. Child, while you can. Again,
Yes, that is incredible. Good stuff. All right, man. Thank you very much. Whoever brought in that guitar, good job. We appreciate you letting us use that.
Seriously,
Now, let's talk a little bit real quick. We can maybe get one more song from you yet tonight. Yeah. That is incredible. Okay, you mentioned tour coming up.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that?
Well, it's all under wraps right now. We're going to go ahead and hit specific spots here in the U.S. And we're hoping to actually get out of the U.S. and hit up Germany.
Cool.
And most likely hit most of Europe. And it's not completely written in stone, but
Right.
these are our goals. And I think that if we proclaim this is going to happen, it will happen by power of manifestation.
I think it will too, because I'm telling you what, after all the accolades you got for 2016, I see nothing but big things for 2017, man. I mean,
Thank
you guys are an incredible band. Tight, great sounding, able to go on the fly. I love that too. And just some great stuff, man. So what other special things have you guys got planned? Anything else? I mean, that's a lot right there. The album, the tour, possible tour. Any big shows coming up besides the Udo show?
As far as shows that are booked this year, we are playing with Hammerfall and Delane.
Great band too.
Yeah, we're playing with them in San Antonio in May, and like shortly, like about a week afterward, we're gonna be playing with Sabaton and what are they called? Battle Beast.
Okay.
Battle
They're
Beast.
a newer band too, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're a female fronted band too, and they're really good. And
Cool.
Sabaton's one of my biggest influences when it comes to power metal and like epic fucking heavy ass beats, you know.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that. So those are two shows we have for sure coming up this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your next show basically the big show, but is the Udo show coming up or?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
you want to tell them where that's at and how they can get a hold of you for tickets?
Yeah, the Udo show. Udo is the original singer of Accept, and he's doing his farewell world tour.
Yes.
He's going to be playing all the classic Accept songs like Balls to the Wall.
Shit I grew up with, man.
And, you know, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And that's going to be at Alamo City Music Hall January 27th.
January 27th.
It's going to be on a Friday, and anybody who wants tickets, they could message anybody from the band via Facebook or...
Cool. And you're going to definitely want to get tickets. This is a sneak preview right here of what you're seeing. This is acoustic. Wait till you hear them with all full blown in your face.
Yeah, that's actually really, really fun. This right here is pretty chill. You know, have a couple beers.
Sure.
And yeah, I mean, it's a different.
Texas way.
Texas way. You're a Texas way.
I'm an essay.
Essay from the Texas way. All right, so let's hear one more song if we could, please.
All right, title track off the full-length album. Here's Another World. You guys down? I truly wish I could name all the list of influences. I wish I could name all the influences. I mean, we got... They keep coming to mind. I'm just like, no, not right now. We're jamming a Triumph on the way over here.
Oh.
Yeah. Ready? All right, here we go. Into the shadows of the night, never to return to the earth's weary light. Who'd want to be here anyway? He walked into another world beyond a human's wildest dreams, a land of love, passion and desire. He walked through fire to get to the other side. In this land, he won't have to run and hide, as long as he has the stars to be his guide. In this world of magic, we all serve a purpose, unleash the power that's inside. In another world, enchanted is the ring. The stars hold many secrets, these beings will rise again. From another world, the sounds you'll recognize, soon no longer concealed, the truth shall be revealed. The truth shall be revealed. I once with giants, they showed me the way. The wicked word of man will be washed away someday. A new light will have taken over as before. All that shall remain will lie on the ocean floor. Follow the angels to the world of magic. Unleash the power that's inside. In another world, enchanted is the ring. The stars hold many secrets, these beings will rise again. From another world, the sounds you'll recognize, soon no longer concealed, the truth shall be revealed. Destroy mankind. The stars hold many secrets, these beings will rise again. From another world, the sounds you'll recognize, soon no longer concealed, the truth shall be revealed. In another world, enchanted is the ring. The stars hold many secrets, these beings will rise again. From another world, the sounds you'll recognize, soon no longer concealed, the truth shall be revealed. Wow! 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 Damn.
Yeah! Yes! All right. That is amazing. Good stuff right there. Jessikill in the studio with us. Man, it is such an honor to have you guys here. Thank you so much for coming on the show today and playing some songs.
Thank you for having us, man.
No, I mean, it's my pleasure. I mean, I've heard so much about
Thank
you.
you so much.
I was told, you know, again, I'm doing this for the listeners. I want to bring new bands on. I want people to be turned on to music, metal, the shit that I like growing up, the shit we like growing up.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a lot of stations nowadays, you don't get to hear any new bands. They won't play them because some fat ass in an office wants to say no. You know,
He wants an extra dollar.
yeah, we can play this fluff and puff bullshit and maybe make $10. You know, well, fuck that. We're not doing that here. So everybody wanted this. You got it. They're here. You heard them, and we're so happy you guys were here.
Thank you guys for watching and sticking around and everything. You guys are awesome. You guys are what fuels us. That's the reason why we're doing this, is for you, for everybody else. You know, like, it's bigger than us with the cause of this, and I think we all understand that pretty well. Yep. Which is why I love these guys. We all love each other so much. It's the best thing that I could possibly have in my life, and of course.
You know, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, of course.
You know, that's why I do this too.
Yeah, you think that it's just about drinking a beer or two, but it's actually about extending your hand out, and making sure that somebody grabs it, and you wanna help those broken wings. You wanna heal those broken wings, and we're there. We've been there, and we're doing it.
I want to feel your broken wings with heavy metal. Make you happy. This is pretty much the whole. What I believe my life purpose is, just to make people happy through music and heavy metal, and just make people's day. Make somebody smile.
Make
somebody feel powerful. Make somebody feel like, fuck yeah, this is the shit.
Right? I'm not gonna lie. You know,
makes me feel like fucking headbanging. This makes me feel like singing. This makes me feel like
sure.
drinking a beer, or
right. I know if it wasn't for music, man, music saved my life. Metal saved my life. Rock and roll. I mean, I'm blessed to be able to do this right now. Don't ask me how, but I guess talking shit all my life paid off. You know, here I am. So
you love it,
and I love it. I mean, that's what it's all about. I love it. It's the music. It's the feeling and it's the energy of everyone around you. It just feeds off of it. It's great.
I know earlier you were telling us about your experience in radio and all that, and I was like, wow, you seem to have accomplished a lot, and you look really young. So I don't know if it's like, I can't guess your age. I don't know if it's like the heavy metal that keeps you.
I'm gonna say the heavy metal and the toxic living I used to do. Has pickled me in a way. So I'll take it. You know, shit.
It tickles his pickle, guys.
But, you know, and it's funny that you were talking about Metallica and stuff earlier, and you were saying, you know, yeah, when I was 5 years old stuff, and I'm like, shit, man, I remember watching Cliff Burton on stage, you know, Master of Puppets opening up for Ozzy, you know, and I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, so I'm a little old. But that's all right, man. Metal keeps you young.
That's what I hear. That's what I see. So, I mean, I teach vocals, taught classes, beginners, advanced, in my beginner class when I was teaching. Before I started teaching my private lessons, the kids were trying to guess my age, and they were like, how old are you, like 15? I was like, whoa.
Right.
And I don't think I had pink hair then.
Yeah.
But I might have. I don't know. Green.
Right. Green. Yeah. Well, that's my next deal. I'm going to go green or blue or some shit. I just try to look a little younger, man. But,
Exotic.
But I really appreciate y'all being in here. Now, we're gonna be keeping tabs with you guys and trying to get you. You know, we're gonna maybe see if we can't get some listeners to the show, to the Udo show, and
cool.
And we'll work something out. We'll figure something out. We'll keep everyone informed because you're definitely gonna want to see Jessikill down there. It's gonna be great stuff. Again, thank you so much for performing. My second night, my second show. I couldn't ask for much more, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
All right. So stay tuned. We're going to have some more great music coming up. I'm ready to have a good time.
Same.
Yeah.